Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm Kendall Bartley along Crescent Avenue where I was last night, where trees were falling down. It was a much icier scene than what we are seeing tonight. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around to give you an idea. I decided to move locations about 30 minutes ago. I was along Country Club Road in front of the Eugene Police Department headquarters. I decided to come and drive a little bit north to see what road conditions were like, and here's what I can tell you. A much different scene tonight than yesterday. We can actually see the concrete. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see that, and the asphalt and people driving on just rain, essentially. There is still a little bit of slush left over, and here's what I'll tell you. Residential areas that are not highly trafficked are still dealing with icy conditions. Here's what I'll show you with my feet. It is much more of a slush-like situation. I could not do this yesterday with my boots. I was just slipping and sliding, so it's a lot more bearable to walk on, and you're not slipping and sliding like I was yesterday. Yesterday was a much different scene. But here's another thing to keep in mind when it comes to Eugene. At last check, eWeb was dealing with about 18,000 customers without power. That is still a major upgrade from this morning when I woke up. I think it was 23,000 people without power. eWeb crews are out and about. They've been throughout the day. eWeb tells us that all of their crew are out to try to restore power. We did speak with a spokesperson today who said, quote, "Some of these outages will get fixed quickly, some will take days. This is a long haul." The weather has passed, but the damage has been done, and now we're in the phase where we have to fix so much broken equipment. Another thing is, I was out of power all day today, and my neighbors called me to let me know that my power has since been restored. I have gone in and out of power for the past couple days, so hopefully with the decrease in customers without power, eWeb is able to restore more and more power. But keep in mind, they also said it could take days, and they have a lot of broken equipment to fix. We know the South Hills is dealing with a lot of damages from trees falling. Excuse me, just trying to hold the phone here. And so they're dealing with a lot of issues up there, roadways as well, still icy and slick. I think the rain coming down is helping with breaking up that ice. Eugene police say that it is still slick out. So be careful. And with the power outages, a lot of the stoplights might not be working. So, of course, be courteous when you come to that stoplight and there's no power. Just treat it like a four-way stop. Lane County has created a non-emergency call center in response to this storm. We have all of that information on our website. The phone number that you need to call is 541-682-3977. Once again, 541-682-3977. Now, of course, all emergency calls still should be called into 911. Now, if you had a flight and you were curious, is the Eugene Airport up and running? It is up and running. We did speak with the Eugene Airport earlier today. They've been working throughout today to make sure the taxiways and the runways are clear so that they can get travel up and running again. Another big area of travel is the Department of Transportation. At last check on tripcheck.com, that was the first time I've really seen I-5 highlighted in green. It's really just been red the past couple days, shut down in multiple areas, and hopefully that's going to bring in some more semis, which are going to bring in more supplies to our community, and refill some of the grocery stores, and really provide what we might need. Now, traffic may still be an issue in some areas. We got traffic flowing right here, and I think that really is just because this is such a highly trafficked roadway that you're not dealing with an intense amount of icy conditions here. This is really just rain. There's a little bit of slush when you get into the parking lot of Market of Choice and Walmart, but the more cars that are driving on it, it's really breaking up that ice, and it's more just driving on water. Now, there are still some school closures for tomorrow, as well as delays. There is a ticker running at the bottom of your screen that will provide all of the information, and we also have all of the closures, delays, whether it's businesses, schools, on our website. Another interesting thing, we've really seen the community come together There's businesses that are helping to feed linemen. We know that there's community members that are giving donations. We actually have that story on our website if you would like to check it out. But I'll go ahead and give you a final look at the roadway one more time just so that you can see conditions are much different. We can finally see asphalt after a few days. And there is rain falling right now, but as for what we can expect when we wake up tomorrow, John Mayer's going to have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.